What's up, you guys? Happy Wednesday night. Welcome to the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. We are back, brother. You glad? Happy?
I am glad to be back. A lot's happened over the last month. We were away, but we are
Yes.
back and we are ready to rock and roll. What are we looking at? Almost 11 weeks for opening day, opening
Yes.
night, whatever you want to
Yes.
say, however you want to call it.
Yes. And
Crazy.
I mean, I had been making some notes here and stuff as we're going along.
Okay.
You know what really pisses me off? Let's start with a bang.
So you're not even going to start off on a good note. You're going to go right to it, piss you off. Let's go. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
You're making these moves, all right? Everybody's juiced from Frank Reich to Rex, right?
And Westhoff was there. Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. Geno's pumped. Everybody's pumped. But yet we have kickers that can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Kevin, we had the best
You were
kickers.
so
Yeah.
desperate. You went out and signed a guy who kicks the turf
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of
Well,
the
he's
ball.
gone. They cut him
Yeah, I know,
already.
I
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
I know. But you're like, next. You had. Uh,
You know what, Kevin? Because it's a dead month, nothing really big. I could get into it a little. This Jet team for me is like the other route for the Mets. You give them the key to the castle, and they think they're going to find a better key, or so they get rid of it. Here's what I'm saying. If you're a Jet fan like you and I am, we had Nick Folk here. The guy was lights out. Give him what he
money,
wants.
money,
Yeah,
money.
give him what he wants. You're trying to build something. And listen, he wasn't going to break the bank. He didn't want $100 million contract. You're trying to build something here, some leadership. I know he's a kicker, but he's a kicker with a lot of experience, a lot of years in the league. Keep him here. It's the same thing. Like I said, it's dead time, so I could go off a little on a rant. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing if you're a Mets fan. You didn't get to where you want to go last year. So what do this year? You break up the team by letting your four best players walk, in my opinion, and you let your three best coaches go to the Braves, who are now in first place. But anyway, let's reel me back in. Yeah, so who's kicking for us, Kevin? Like I've been out of it for the last month. I haven't done a lot of research. I'm
This
not going
guy
to sit here and
Jason
write.
Sanders that they got from
Okay,
Miami. I don't know.
okay, yeah,
You know
no,
who? I mean, he
yeah.
was out last year with a hip issue. So I
Yeah,
mean,
the whole year, I believe, right?
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, listen, Kevin, we got 10 to 11 weeks for something to change, another kicker, someone gets cut, whatever. But this is where sometimes I say to you, two steps forward, three steps back.
Right,
You
right.
know? You know? For the first time,
He was like the only guy who scored any points last year.
yeah, yeah. Agree, agree. 100%, Kev. 100%.
He was your top scorer.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I wanted him back. I didn't get it. Did not understand that.
Reminds me
Didn't
of like
understand.
Myers when you had Myers here, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's the same thing. You
you
know,
didn't want to sign him for the 10 million, and that was a lot younger kid at the time, a lot long ago. But these are the Jets. These are the Jets, and there'll be other people out there who tell me, "Oh, stop worrying. It's a kicker." Blah 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 blah. All right. When we need a 45-yarder in week 18 to make the playoffs, hopefully, and the fucking idiot kicker we have shanks it, then you're gonna
yeah.
say, "Oh, we only
Pulls a
had Nick
pulls a
Folk."
Scott Norwood. Pulls a
Yeah,
Scott Norwood.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. If we only had Nick Folk,
but kickers don't matter. Kickers
yeah,
don't
no,
matter.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Uh-huh.
So, Kev, right now, with the roster the way it is, yeah, there's 99 guys on the field. There'll be cuts. We know that. Blah, blah, blah. Are you happy with this team, or is there still something they need to go at and add to that? Now, we just talked about the kicker. We know that. Is there another receiver out there?
I've
Is there
got.
another
Listen.
defensive player out there? Is there
You
another lineman out there? A linebacker?
you got to watch these cuts. I take a flyer on another wide receiver, man.
Okay.
You know, you're saying how great how Frank Reich says Geno's got an elite football mind. So
Yeah. And,
give
and,
him
and
weapons. Give him weapons.
every time you hear a Reich press conference, he's more impressed with someone else. If it's not Garrett Wilson, it's
Mm-hmm.
Adonis Mitchell. If it's not
Yeah.
Adonis Mitchell, it's someone else. So, but you know what, Kevin? Do I think Frank Reich is a good offensive coordinator? Yes. But we've heard this all before. We sat here, you and I,
Listen,
five
how many?
years ago,
Yep.
and whoa, Solace here. This team's gonna be tough. They're gonna be just like their coach. No take no shit. Blah blah blah. And yet we were the most penalized team under the 4 years with Salah. Couldn't win more than 5 games with Salah, and boom, Salah was fired, and now he's in Nashville. Big deal. Let the Nashville fans be happy. Good for them. Blah
Exactly.
blah. You know,
Exactly.
it's like that meme that's been going around for years. You know, the Jets where the Grim Reaper every year knocks on the door to kill off another
Yeah, yeah, on the
quarterback.
QB's door. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
I
know.
can't, as much as Frank Reich is pumped now, all 32 teams, their coaches are pumped right now. You know?
Hmm.
Everyone's talking about Rex's
Hey,
son as the receivers coach, whatever he's doing. You know, everyone's happy about it, blah, blah. You know what?
should you give Rex a job?
You know what, Kevin? You always back. I don't think treading an old tire is worth it, but I don't know. I don't know. He's going to be
These
at a lot of these games because his son's part of the coaching staff. So you'll see a lot
something
of
something
Rex.
something with the defense.
I don't know. I think Aaron Glenn has too much of an ego to
Well,
bring in a
hey,
Rex and have. Because if he didn't have an ego, he would have brought in what's his face to run the defense, Martindale, but he didn't.
well, you know Rex probably got the itch when he was there yesterday.
Oh, of course, of course, of course, and having his son on the staff. Oh my
Sure.
God, yeah. And Westhoff was right next to him, his offense, his special teams coach.
Like a defensive overseer, consultant, a defensive consultant.
Kevin, we've been calling for stuff like that even on the Sala regime. He should have had somebody with experience
Hmm.
overseeing what he was doing. You know,
Hmm.
instead of going in there with that ego, blah, blah, I'm running it my way, blah, blah, blah. You know? If
I mean,
Aaron
because
Glenn knows what he's doing,
what do we know about this D coordinator we got? What do
we
we
know he's
know?
going to be an Aaron Glenn flunky. Aaron Glenn's going to call the plays, and when it doesn't work, Glenn will blame him. And when it works, Glenn will tell you how good he is, how great
So,
Glenn is.
hey, Rex, you want to be the defensive coordinator?
Yeah, you want to be the defensive coordinator, but call my defense?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would go over big, right?
Well, that's why Wink Martindale didn't want to come here. Because it's going to be the
Yeah.
same shit. And this is the only thing that worries me about this Jet team. Now, unless this is going to be like the Detroit Lions, where under Frank Reich, let's pray to whoever you pray to believe to pray to, that he's going to be one of those coordinators that could put 40 on the board like the Lions did with Goff, and Aaron Glenn could just give up
And
32 points
outscore,
and still
yeah,
look
and
like a
outscore
friggin'
everybody.
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know? I don't know, Kev.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know.
What do we got? We
But
got some good news, got some resigns, right?
yeah,
Tipman,
yeah.
huge, right?
Huge, yeah.
Breece,
Yes,
Breece,
yes.
Breece.
Keep that offense, keep those young players together. The O line for a change is not a worry. I tell you, Kevin, for the first time in a few years, I'm more confident and happy with the offense than I am with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Demario Davis, good player, a little old for me. Minka Fitzpatrick, good player, a little old for me. These are your team leaders. I know you need older gentlemen, but We're gonna go to
And I
war
mean,
seven
a,
replacement still.
a defensive signing that I think has gone under the radar a little bit.
But
Sweat.
yes, yes. Now, Kevin, unless you think your forefront is gonna kill the quarterback and Minka and Demario Davis don't have to stay on people for too long, or the linebackers don't have to be speed demons, fine. But if the defensive line can't get to the quarterback,
I heard Glenn say what we said a long time ago when they signed Sweat. Chris Jenkins. That's what I
yeah,
think of. Chris
yeah,
Jenkins, that big,
yeah.
massive
Harrison, Snacks
dude in the
Harrison, yeah,
yeah, the big
yeah,
massive dude in the middle.
yeah, yeah.
I
It's not
mean,
the defensive line, it's what's behind the defensive line.
maybe you won't blink your eye and they're running backs in the secondary already.
That unless you think this front seven that you're going to mix in and out is going to pressure the quarterback so quick he's not going to have time. Like I said, Minka, good player, a little old for me. Demario
Hmm.
Davis, good player, a little old for me. So, but we'll see. See. You know what? Right now, Kevin, every team out there has the rose-colored glasses. Everyone's looking good. Everyone's ready to rock.
Sure.
You know, you want to
Listen,
get
how
to,
many years we sit here all freaking pumped up right? Oh yeah,
yeah,
let's go, man. We're gonna win
yeah,
12 freaking games.
yeah,
Lucky
exactly.
if you win four.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Kevin, I got the schedule right in front of me. Here it is. I think it's too early for us to look at this and make our predictions because, of course, I'm pumped right now. I'm looking at it going, easy 12 wins, easy 12 wins. But it's been easy 12 wins, 11 wins, 10 wins the last 16 years. The last 5 years we've been doing this and we saw shit.
what
So,
do you what do you think about Sorsby?
very talented, very talented.
A lot of baggage
His not you just said it. The baggage is what worries me.
in this city. Nah,
What do you think?
I'll pass.
Okay,
I'll pass.
okay.
I mean,
A team
too
like
much
ours, who
baggage. I mean, can you got to keep the drama away from this team. You have to. You have to just concentrate on football. You have to.
okay, so you
And I
answered
mean,
my question before I even asked. Would a team that's so quarterback needy and hasn't had a quarterback, and we've always said, bring in as many, bring in as many. This kid falls to you in this supplemental draft.
what round?
You're,
That's
what's
another
that?
thing. What round? That's another thing.
I don't know. I don't know. Do you take the flyer out just to see? If he can't get through spring preseason and he get like it looks like his head is floating somewhere else, you always could cut him. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like you know what, Kevin? We made all these good
Yeah,
moves.
it's
We like
another
our
arm, right? It's
yeah,
another arm.
yeah.
Another.
But Kevin, like we made all these moves. We like our picks. We're happy about our signings. Breece back, Tippman back, O line intact. And yet, and yet we haven't played a game this year, but we're already picking second. When you look at the draft, you know, these draft gurus
Go
already have us
figure. Yeah,
picking
go
second.
figure. Right.
And the thing is, we're picking second, but Arch Manning is not even going to fall to us because he's going to go number one to the Atlanta Falcons or the Cardinals or whoever they have picking in front of us. And we're going to wind up with the kid from Oregon, which we could have had last year if he decided to come out.
And he ran away. He didn't want to come here.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what, Kevin? The one thing I will agree on when you listen to guys like Peter Schrager and you listen to guys like, I don't know, I'm drawing blank on his name. He was with the NFL Network. Now he's with ESPN. Uh, Oh my God, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, when you hear these guys talk, the Jets now are a place. If you're a quarterback, you should want to come, especially what we have lined up
Got an
in the draft
opportunity. Sure.
next
Yeah.
year.
Got an
Next year,
opportunity.
we could get even richer, you
Hmm.
know?
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
Kevin, is it
We
really,
have our quarterback.
what's that?
We have
What'd you say?
We have our quarterback.
Yeah, Club, you're high on him. You're high on him, and you got me believing. So you know what? I'm running with
Cade
you. You're my boy. You like him.
Klubnik.
I'm gonna back you up.
Cade Klubnik, who's working to the side right now with
Well, he's
Sadiq.
injured. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, he's injured. Yes, Sadiq had the hernia. They'll both
yep.
be ready for regular season. I'm not worried about that. Um, Now, we talked about rose colored glasses and we said we never want to wear those rose colored glasses. But can, under Frank Reich, okay, and with Brees back, with Braylon Allen looking beast mode, the dude got jacked
See
over the
that?
fucking winter.
Holy shit! You
Man,
see him?
I wish I was
Damn,
20 again, you know? I
like a
wish I
brick
was 20
shithouse. Yep.
again. You know, and you got Mitchell, you got Sadiq, you got Mason Taylor. Like you got these weapons now. Can Geno do what Sammy D did? Is Geno talented enough to do what Sammy D did?
Let me tell you something about Gino.
Go for it.
I was one of the ones that killed him. Okay,
He'll
back with
do.
the broken jaw and the all that, bad attitude, all that.
But did you kill him when we got him in the second round first pick and that was a steal? Did you kill him then? Or did you kill him once he got here and his immaturity showed?
Correct, correct. I
Okay.
wasn't killing him because I knew nothing about him when we picked him. Really,
I was happy we got him. I thought it was a dream
Yes,
that he fell to the
yes,
second round.
sure. Michael
You
Vick, the
know?
next Michael Vick, whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
But,
immaturity. But now we're talking
and
about
the attitude. But I'm going
a
to give him kudos now because I listened to him today, or it might have been from yesterday, but I watched it today.
huh?
He's grown up, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now you're talking about a 10-year in the league vet who's matured. Took his
I was
lumps with the
impressed. I was
Giants.
impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. He sounds like a mature man. He sounds like a man now who's ready to handle New York because he's handled everything else along the way.
Let's go. Bring it to the field.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. He finally seems like, and maybe he learned this with Seattle. He seems like he's learned to be a team leader. You know? It
Yeah.
seems like he's learned to be a team leader. Now we'll see. When the bright lights come on, we'll see. But right now, he's saying and doing everything we need him to say and do.
And supposedly, I mean, him and Reich are clicking
Yeah.
because if you, I was listening, who did I watch today? Isaiah Williams. I was
Okay.
watching some clips. Okay, it might have
Okay.
all been from yesterday, but like I said, I watched it
Okay.
today. Um, heaping praise on Reich, how he makes you want to play for him. He makes you want go to war.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hearing that in May or in
Yeah.
June rather.
Yeah. Yeah. But you
We'll
know what,
see.
Kevin?
He said,
Again,
oh, "What did he say? Guys are already buying in."
Kevin, we all say this year after year, and we don't want to be negative Nellies, but it's like when you start a new job for a new company and the boss tells you blah, 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 and we all buy in. Let's see if you're buying in week 5 when you're 1-4. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's 4-1, 3-2. Let's hope.
Well, hopefully this year we last past summer because if you remember last year,
Yeah.
summer hadn't even ended
No,
and
and we were done.
the season
Yes.
was over.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, you know what, Kevin? You're always a little more optimistic than me. Like even last year. Have
Or
you finally?
stupid, one or the or
Whatever.
stupid, one or the other.
Fans, we have to be stupid because we come back year after year. You almost 55 years a fan, me almost 50 years a fan, and we've come back. And every year we come back, not just on this podcast, before me and you even hooked up, and we said to our buddies, "This is the year." Browning Nagel, this is the year. Christian Hackenberg, this is the year. You know, we've always said that.
I've been watching this team for 57 years.
Yeah.
Can you what puns it the scars?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, like I've always say on here, I'm 56. I started watching them when I was 6. Yeah, I don't remember anything, but they were on. My father, my uncles, everyone was watching, so I was looking and watching. Yeah, so you could say 50 years, but since I'm old enough, like 10, 11, to talk football and grasp it, every year I thought it was our year, our year, our year, our year. You know?
That's what fans do.
No, exactly. Exactly.
And hopefully they're all pumped up this year from the Knicks. The Jets are. Well, listen to them talk. Why
Yeah.
can't we do that? Well, why
Yeah.
can't you do that?
Yeah. It's funny. You listen to Garrett Wilson. He's hoping one day that's us. I heard Juan Soto tell his younger teammates this could be us. But yet, I watch the Mets and there's no life. I watch the Jets and it's the same old story. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, can't. That's the story of the
Well,
Jets.
gods
Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. You know?
is what it is. So I'm a
Yeah.
no on Swordsby. I'd
Okay.
pass.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not, you know what? You know what, Kevin? You know what's nice about finally this GM and this coaching staff? We don't hear anything until it's done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, we all said, oh, Tippman's in his 4th year. Is that going to get done? Blah, blah, blah. And what'd you do? You woke up one morning and it was done.
And you know what else you don't hear? Nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. No leaks.
Nonsense.
As far as we know, no
Stupidity. This
leaks.
one's tweeting this, and
Yeah.
this one's wow, calling out this one, and
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I've
season hasn't started yet, but
No, I know. But I'm more impressed with there hasn't been any leaks. Yeah, we all thought the Tippmann thing could get done maybe during the season, maybe right before the season. There were no whispers. It's close. It's close. It's going to get it's imminent. It's going to blah, 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 blah. We woke
wants to
up,
be
what was
yeah,
a couple of
wants to
days
be a
ago, and it was done. That's
yep,
all we saw.
wants to
Breaking
be a
news
Jet for
done.
life. He said wants
Yeah.
to be a Jet for life.
Yeah,
So
it was a done deal. There was no, I heard 8 years, we heard 7 years, we heard 10 years, we heard blah, blah. Woke up, boom, done deal, boom. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about it.
oh, absolutely,
There's
absolutely, man.
nothing leaking out. There's nothing, being reported 3 days before it even happens. And that's the good news. That's
So
the good news.
so you don't want to run down the schedule yet. You don't want you.
Tell you what, for tonight's show, if you want to do it, but I'm not going to put this, what I say now, in stone. I'd rather wait till I see who our official 53 players are. Do we sign someone else? Who gets cut during the last day? What free agents are let go
Injuries,
before
injuries.
I do the official, you know? Before I do the official. If you want to run through it for the hell of it, let's go. You like us against Tennessee opening week at Tennessee?
Yeah,
Tennessee.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
us too.
Screw Salah.
Yeah, like us too. Do you like
Absolutely.
us? Yeah, all right. So we got them 1-0. How about the Bears? You like us against the Bears?
Where is that game?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me go in order. I screwed up. I screwed up. Week 2, Green Bay. You like us against Green Bay?
Home opener for us?
Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm saying 2-0.
All right. We did this last year. We had them 3-0 before a loss. I think if you're going to play Green Bay, Micah Parsons is out. That would be the time.
This is where you want him. And in your home opener,
Yeah.
everybody, especially if you give a little, smacking around a salad in week
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I think
You
if you're
come on
gonna,
home and
yeah,
everybody's woo going
I think if
crazy.
you're gonna beat Green Bay, week 2 is the week to do it. If we do it, if we do it, who knows where this uphill climb could go? I
Yeah,
want to say yes, but this is the type of game where us Jet fans, rah, we won week 1, we're coming home, everyone's pumped, and we lose.
yeah,
So I'm going to say loss. Right
yeah.
now,
Shit,
I'm going with a loss, 1-1.
a shit the bed in week 2 already.
Probably because that's typical Jets. Kevin, let's
I
play.
give them a shot because it's not in prime time.
Okay, yeah, nothing's in prime time this year. Knock
Yeah,
on wood.
thank
Kevin,
thank
let
God.
let me paint this picture for you, and you can tell me the gong show. You could gong it if you think I'm crazy, or you could hit your buzzer for saying, "Yeah, I've seen that before." You're correct. We played Tennessee. Okay, home opener for Tennessee on their field. They're a little nervous. We're us against the world mentality. We go out and we beat the living snot out of them.
Gino lights it up.
Yeah, 31-10, 34
Mm-hmm.
7 whatever score you want to give, but a
Mm-hmm.
blowout. All
Mm-hmm.
the papers, all the sport talk shows are talking about it. This is a new team. Reich's got them looking like an offense. Geno looks like he's found a second life. Garrett Wilson is the 1,000-yard receiver we knew he was, right? Boom, we're all pumped. Home field. Everybody on Instagram, wherever. All the Jet fans talking smack. Yeah, this is our year, like the Knicks, yeah. And what happens? We go into our home field. That fucking AC/DC song comes blasting. That sucks ass. Get a new fucking opening song. And we shit the bed 20-3. And here we are, 1-1, going, oh, another long season. And we're hanging our heads like this.
Gino 3 picks, one for 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah. So you're with me. You know the story because we've lived it. We've lived it. Okay, so
know.
now, so you have them 2-0. Okay. I have them 1-1. Now we're going to the Lions, who I feel instead of every year getting a step better, now they're on the decline. I think we could beat them in Detroit. Think we could beat them.
You know they're going to want to win it for Glenn. So
Yeah, I think we could beat them. Now, Kev, if we don't beat them, we might be looking at another long season because, and I'm going to tell you now, and then I'll make you do your double pick. I don't think we're beating the Bears in Chicago. So if we don't beat the Lions, we're 1-3. I think we will beat the Lions, lose to the Bears. I have us at 2-2.
is that game in Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, offensive coordinator against defensive coordinator,
Hmm?
former Lions.
Yeah. You already have
Mm,
us at 2-0. Do you like us to go 3-0 under your thinking?
I think you lose in Detroit.
Okay.
I think
And what about the Bears?
Goff has a day against the secondary. I think
Okay. And what about the Bears?
going to lose you 2-2.
Okay. So you had them winning the first two, losing the first two.
The saving grace,
Yeah.
NFC games
Okay. But we
out
both
of
have them at,
yeah,
we both
saving
have them
grace
at,
out of conference on those two.
okay. We both have them hopefully at 2-2 because if they're 1-3, Kev, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cleveland comes to us, I think we beat them. I think we beat Cleveland.
Yes.
Cleveland
Yes.
does not scare me this year. They're
No. No. No.
building
No.
something like we are, but I think we might be a smidge better
No
than
more
them.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah, we're a smidge better than them. So I'm going to say after Cleveland week 5, we're 3-2.
Comes down to the quarterback for us, really.
Yeah.
I mean, Gino finds his Seattle form. We got a shot.
All right. So what's their
He
record in
plays
your
like
eyes?
he plays like he did for Vegas last year. We're cooked.
No, I get it. But that was not
I
just
know.
all of
I
them.
know.
So what is your record after week 5? Is it like me, 3-2?
Who's in five?
Cleveland.
Yeah, 3-2.
All right. So
That
we're
game's
both
here, right? That game's here.
yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Home
three and
game
two. Yep,
3-2.
3-2. 3-2.
All right. Then the following week we go to New England. I'm gonna make this simple. We're 3-3. New England beats us. No ifs, ands, and but about it. In New England, October, mid-October, we get beat. Don't think we get spanked, but I think we get beat.
What
Go ahead.
what's the date in October? Is this near Halloween?
10-18. 10-18, my anniversary.
Close enough. Gino has to wear a Diane Rossini mask.
They all do. They all do. So what do you
Just
got?
saying.
So New England wins or the Jets win? The Jets pull up a friggin' upset?
I'm taking the upset.
Okay. All right, so now you got them 4-2, I got them 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we got some interesting things to think about. We come home from Miami. At home in our building, Miami is really reeling. I got us winning that one. So I got us at
Easy.
4-3.
Yep, that's a win.
Okay. That's in our building. Then I also have them beating the Raiders the next week, so I have them at 5-3 after 8 weeks.
In Vegas?
No, here at home.
Oh, no kidding. Yes.
Yeah.
I got them 6-2.
Yeah, I got them 5-3. But here, Kevin, here's for me is where the slide begins. Here's where I worry. Week 9, we're off to Kansas City. Mahomes, no Mahomes. It might be Mahomes' first game back. The Chiefs beat us. They find a way because they're the Chiefs. The
Of
refs will do
course.
something, and they beat us. So here we are in week 9. We are now 5-4.
I got 6-3.
Okay. We come home to now, like I said, for me, this is the slide. We come home, Buffalo. Buffalo beats us. I have us 5-5.
I agree.
Okay. We go
Six
the
and
next
four.
week. We fly all the way out to the West Coast, 4 o'clock game to play the Chargers. The Chargers beat us 5-6.
Yes, yes, yes. 6-5.
Yep. I got them at 5-6. Hey, like I said, Kevin, for me, here's where the slide comes. Miami. Yes, I know Miami's not good, but in Miami, they're a little different team. I would love to say we take 2 from them. I don't think we do. I think we lose in Miami the week after Thanksgiving, or Thanksgiving week that is, that Sunday. And now we are 5-7 in my eyes.
I'm going to say we sweep the Dolphins.
Okay, very good. Okay. Okay.
7 and
So
5.
I have them at 5-7. You have them at what? 6-5?
7-5.
Okay. Okay. And I have them at 5-7. We get the bye. So who's ever injured, hopefully is healthy, whatever.
Yep.
We're home
Yep.
against Denver. We're home against Denver. Yeah, we're coming off a bye, hopefully. I think we give them a fight, but they beat us. So
Yeah.
now I have them
Yeah.
at 5-8.
Yep.
And this is
Yep.
what
I
I was
agree.
worried about the slide. That was the slide I'm talking
Yep.
about.
7
5
and
and 8.
6.
Yeah. I have
Hey,
them beating. I have them going to Arizona and winning that one, making us 6-8.
yep. I agree. 8 and
Okay.
6. I got.
Yep. I have 6-8. Week 16, the Vikings come to us. I think there's a part of me that, if you're asking me right now, I think we eke out a win. I might feel different in September when all the rosters are in, but I'm going to give our Jets the win here, and now they're looking at 7-8.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing.
And this is all I could ask for. I just want them to be in the games. I want to see beat something. I want to see us climbing the ladder. I also think we beat the Vikings in our building because I'm not impressed with them either. And here we are sitting at 8-8. And all the in the hunt talk, and if this happens, that happens, that's got to happen, that's got to happen. But we're going up to Buffalo, and even though the game means nothing to Buffalo at that point, it means something to us, and it brings us back to those days where Rex needed,
Fitzpatrick.
yeah,
Fitzpatrick.
and Buffalo finds a way to just knock that ball down on the last play of the game to give themselves the 3-point win, and we finish the season, as good as it may sound, 8-9, and we go from there. So if you're asking me right now on June 17th, yes, I have the Jets going 8-9.
9-8.
Okay. Now, 9-8
Could get you in. Could
exactly.
get you in. Could get you in.
Exactly. Now, even my scenario of that last game winning in or winning maybe in if a lot of shit happens is far-fetched, but this is how I'm viewing the schedule right now. When we do it again in 11 weeks, it might be key injuries to other teams, hopefully
Mm-hmm.
none for us,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll
Mm-hmm.
take it from there. But as of today, the New York Jets are going to finish this campaign 8-9.
Yep. 9-8 for me, and
Okay.
battling for that last spot.
Yeah, the in the hunt talks, the final two,
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks, which would be
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
And that's all
Battling
I
for
could
that
ask
last
for.
spot. Maybe
That's
even
all
the
I could.
last two spots.
Yeah, that's all I could ask for Kevin this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping you're right. 9-8 gets them in. But if they finish 8-9 and something like this, the way I called it, and they're in games and I see the growth, that's all I could ask for. That's all I can ask for.
Just don't make us sit there on a Sunday numb
Yeah.
because you suck so bad.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there watching this. Not only are you embarrassed for yourself being a fan that you're taking your time to watch this, you're embarrassed for the players on the field. You're
Yeah.
embarrassed for the hat you have on. You're embarrassed for the. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know what, Kevin? I'm going to end my comment like this. What I'm hoping for on 9/13 when the season starts and when the season ends on January 4th, I believe it is, 18 weeks later, 17 games, I want to see 68 quarters of professional football.
Football.
Okay, I want to try to be in every game with the hopes that, all right, we're a young team. Next year, like a bounce here, a play here, a play there. What I don't want to see is after 68 quarters, we were blown out in 55 of those quarters, and we were only really in 2 or 3 games.
And don't regress.
Yes.
How many times we've watched a team every year? You regress. You
Yeah.
regress.
Yeah.
You start out we're pumped up. We're pumped. No, that's not going to be all right. Not too bad. You
Yeah.
regress. You get worse and worse and worse and
Kevin,
worse.
how high were we? And not just you and I. I don't think there wasn't a Jet fan out there who wasn't high when we almost beat the Steelers in that opening week and thought, all right, it's week. Sky's the limit. We saw what we can do against the Steeler team. Now we're going to grow. And we didn't. We didn't.
Got worse.
Yeah.
Regressed. Yep.
Yeah. Now, don't get
And I
me wrong.
mean the quarterback play. I mean, I know that was last year, but
Yeah.
holy shit! What does Kansas City think of signing them?
Yeah. I don't care what other teams think. I'm tired of thinking,
No, I'm just saying.
like I said, my only fear is week 9 till we come out of the buyout, week 14, those 5 games. This is why I'm hoping before that stretch, we're at least 5-3. Because if we're not, Kevin, we're going to be out, like you said, probably by friggin' the first week in Thanksgiving, or if not sooner. And we'll be sitting here going, all right, next year, who's our quarterback? Let's go to the draft. Let's bring in our draft guru and start talking to her again, because we're going to be in the same boat, and I don't want that.
Like a carousel goes round
Yeah.
and round and round
Yeah.
and round.
Yeah. Yeah.
It never gets anywhere.
No. But hopefully this year it will. Hopefully this year, if the Jets give us 68 quarters of professional football where we can hang our hat and say, all right, you know what? Against this team, if only that play, if that ref didn't make that stupid call, maybe, fine. But if we're sitting here in week 10 and we're losing 31-3 and
Which
I
is
have to
like,
go out at
and I'm
halftime
like
because
this
I'm
again.
bored,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And I'm
yeah,
like this again.
yeah. As long as I don't see that, Kevin, I'm pretty happy of what the season could be. But anyway, that's it for me for tonight, Kevin. I got us 8 and 9. Unless you got some other topics you want to
No,
discuss,
no, I'm good.
and hopefully now there's a stretch for us where we're back going right into
Yes,
a spring
yes,
training,
absolutely.
into
Yep.
into
Right into
a
camp, right into
camp,
camp,
into
right
preseason
into the
games,
season.
and yep,
Yep.
yep. And we'll start
Hell
bringing on the
yeah.
guest again in a few weeks. We'll try to get some people on, and we'll be doing our thing like always. You'll always find us here, people.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So good to be back.
Yes.
Good to
Always
see
fun talking
everybody. Good
Jets
to
with
see
you.
you. Good to talk Jets football. And I'm ready to go. So let's shut up. We'll talk to you later.
All right.